Title: Whispers Beneath the Pines. In the shadowed recesses of 1920s Maryland, a veil of unease draped over the land, combining whispers of ancient lore with the sickly sweet scent of pine. It was a time when the rustle of leaves might carry hidden meanings and water flowed cold beneath deep, forgotten roots. The prologue, a dark invitation. Elena Brooks, a curious librarian from Baltimore, stumbled upon an old leather-bound journal while cataloging obscure texts. The journal belonged to one Jonathan Hargrove, a once prominent figure, who had vanished during a mysterious expedition in the nearby Blackwater Wildlife Refuge. Elena, compelled by a force she could not name, decided to uncover the truth that lay hidden within its pages. Location 1, the crumbling mansion of Hargrove. Her journey began at Hargrove's dilapidated mansion, shrouded in ivy. Rumor spoke of arcane rituals conducted in the bowels of the estate, a place where old words met cosmic horrors. Within the crumbling walls, she unearthed hints of star maps and strange incantations, her heart thrilled sick with each page. Location 2, the Oaken Grove. Nature had woven its tapestry around the mansion. Not far off, the Oaken Grove whispered secrets of bygone days. Here, beneath the twisted branches, she felt an inexplicable pull. As she crossed into its embrace, it seemed to vibrate with energy. The air thickened, and melodies long forgotten danced through her mind. Location 3, the abandoned lighthouse at Point Lookout. With leads gathered from the mansion, Elena made her way to the Point Lookout Lighthouse. It was said to guard the passage of secrets from the sea. As she climbed its creaking stairs, visions of spectral ships swirled in her mind, haunted by long-lost sailors doomed to wander eternally. Sanatorium 1, the Arkham Sanitarium. The Arkham Sanitarium loomed large, inviting intrigue and dread. Rumors circulated about those driven to madness, their minds unraveling in the grips of knowledge, too potent for an ordinary man. The walls echoed with muted voices, and Elena felt the weight of despair press upon her chest. Location 4, the ruins of Elysium. Nearby lay the ruins of Elysium, an early colony where ancient rituals were thought to have taken place. Crumbling stones and unique carvings told of deities that once walked among men. It was here that Elena encountered the first manifestation of the power she sought, a shimmering mist that coalesced into visions of another realm. Location 5, the marshlands of Catoctin. As dusk approached, Elena ventured towards the marshlands, where the fog hung thick and low. She could hear the distant croak of frogs and the subtle ripple of water. Rumor spoke of creatures, neither man nor beast, lurking in the depths, guardians of untold knowledge. Location 6, the eldritch quarters of the State House. Among the cobblestone paths of Annapolis, the State House kept its own secrets, hidden behind its grand facade. In its eldritch quarters, Elena discovered documents that spoke of appeasing ancient entities. A council of scholars had once debated the balance of knowledge and madness, their whispers still reverberating through shadowy halls. Sanatorium 2, the Haven of Helix. Venturing from the State House, Elena arrived at the Haven of Helix, a sanitarium known for its unorthodox treatments. It stood resolute against the backdrop of the hills, where practitioners sought to unlock human potential, yet some left behind whispers of grave secrets, their minds forever altered. Location 7, the Crystal Springs. From the sanitarium, she journeyed to the Crystal Springs, where water shimmered with an iridescent glow. Legends claimed they were imbued with the essence of dreams, where one could glimpse through the veil that separated realms, showing her visions that danced teasingly at the edge of comprehension. Location 8, the Forgotten Graveyard of St. Mary. In search of more answers, Elena visited St. Mary's graveyard, where jagged tombstones jutted like broken teeth against the sky. Here lay the remnants of those who had lost their sanity. Whispers of forgotten incantations floated through the air, calling her to uncover truths long buried. Location 9, the Witch's Glade. Her path wound toward the Witch's Glade, an area steeped in folklore concerning a wise woman who had once lived there. Locals still spoke in hushed tones of her knowledge of herbs and the stars, and, as she entered, Elena felt the air shimmer with potent energy, whispers coiling around her like tendrils. Location 10, the Echoing Hollow. The Echoing Hollow, revered by many as a speaking point of nature, lay not far from the glade. Here, Elena laid her hand on ancient stones, and the echoes of long-lost souls returned her queries, granting her glimpses of the paths ahead, mysteries unfolding like petals in the wind. Location 11, the Caves of the Dark Ones. Further on, the Caves of the Dark Ones were said to house secrets that no mortal was meant to possess. As she dared to enter, faded carvings came alive with the essence of those who traversed here before her. Heat emanated from the walls, an unseen force beckoning her deeper. Sanatorium 3, the Asylum at Caldwell. Past the caves, the asylum at Caldwell waited her, its foreboding presence a testament to the fear of what awaited within. Many had stepped over its threshold, only to emerge, if at all, forever changed. Here, she met Dr. Eldridge, who spoke in riddles of existence itself, casting doubt upon her every desire to know. Location 12, the Abyssal Lake. Elena's thirst for answers brought her to the Abyssal Lake, where water depths swirled with echoes of distant memories. At its edge, she beheld a reflection so profound it seemed to ripple through time, dark shards revealing the loss entwined with each secret uncovered. Location 13, the Susquehanna River. The Susquehanna River flowed steadily, its currents pulling her toward unknown horizons. It was said that the river's heart held echoes of ancient civilizations, guides sharing wisdom with those open enough to listen. Gazing into its waters, Elena felt echoes of voices calling her to the expanse beyond. Location 14, the Watchtower of Maelstrom. The Watchtower of Maelstrom stood sentinel, guarding the edge of reality. Here, legends told of a cosmic gate that bridged worlds. Climbing to its pinnacle, she searched the horizon for signs, each star glimmering like a watchful light, eluding her grasp yet alighting her imagination. Location 15, the Grove of Lamentations. In the Grove of Lamentations, petals fell like tears upon the ground. Each blossom whispered a woe, tales of those who had wandered astray. Here, Elena sought solace, feeling the weight of centuries settle upon her spirit, a testament to countless explorers who met similar fates. Sanatorium 4, the Reckoning House. Elena's final destination was the Reckoning House, a place said to invite confrontations with truths too powerful to bear. As she approached, shadows flickered like flames, challenging her resolve. Inside, questions of morality, existence, and the nature of knowledge curled around her, demanding answers. Conclusion, a choice made. With every location visited and every story unveiled, Elena stood at the precipice of understanding and madness. The ancient journal promised knowledge and power, but at the risk of losing herself entirely. In the remnants of Hargrove's legacy, she comprehended the weight of her quest. As whispers echoed in the corridors of her mind, she felt the primal call of the unknown. Choosing acceptance, She returned to the forest's embrace, letting its ancient spirits guide her toward a future enriched by understanding rather than consumed by despair. From that day forth, Elena carried the weight of those whispers within her, the knowledge both a blessing and a curse. Embracing the enigma of it all brought her peace, a nuanced gift bestowed under the watchful gaze of the cosmic forces dancing beyond fate's veil. In the heart of Maryland, the woods continue to whisper, their secrets preserved for those brave or foolish enough to seek them.